This weekend was a very special weekend for me. Um, I went to Nashville for Pokemon Go Fest with my best friend, and man, that was such a blast. This is going to be a little bit different of a video. This is going to be a story time, so I'm not going to be talking over my battles. Um, the camera quality is really bad because I screen recorded this and then imported it. But this was on day 2 of Go Fest on raid day. I hit level 40. I've been grinding really, really, really hard for this in the last month. Um, and it's been such a big milestone. This is a Go Battle League video, but it's just going to be talking about my Go Fest experience. I'm using Caleb Peng's remix team that he came out with. I'm using Lapras instead of Shadow Lapras, though, because I don't have one. And then Frostlass and Machamp. This team worked wonders for me. I think I excluded one battle that I played really poorly and lost. Other than that, I think I went like 12-1 with this team, so it's really good in the remix. This was kind of before the meta shifted, but it was really successful for me, and I might have a special video sometime soon. No spoilers, but some of you guys might be able to think about what it might be. So, me and my best friend traveled to Nashville from Friday to Tuesday. So we were there for Pokemon Go Fest on Saturday and Sunday. We stayed in a hotel about 15 minutes south of Nashville in Franklin. And we drove up on Saturday at about 9 to downtown Nashville to Riverfront Park, also known as Cumberland Park. That was where one of the in-person events were. And that was the catch day. The Pokemon Go like team, they had like an info booth thing, like um I forget, like pitched up one of those tents. They gave out like the Pikachu hats, they gave out the trade signs, they gave out some cool little cards with like a GoFest logo on it. It was super cool, and the atmosphere of the event just felt surreal because this is the first in-person GoFest event I'd ever been to in my life. The first day was really good. The habitats were incredible, especially the cave habitat being the first hour. I caught so many Dino, I caught so many Gibble, stuff like that. And I kind of caught a lot of the Pokemon that I needed. A lot of shinies as well. I have Pokemon Go pulled up here on my phone next to me as I commentate. I'm going to go over every single shiny Pokemon that I caught on day 1. And that was on the 17th. So that was to here. I caught 2 shinies on day 2. Actually, I caught 3 shinies on day 2. And on day 1, I caught 17. So 20. And that was my goal. So I'm very happy. I told my friend Matt, who went with me, I told him, I said, this is my shiny goal is 20 for GoFest. And I got exactly 20, so I'm very happy about that. A lot of them were duplicate shinies, but it's okay, I can maybe trade them away and get a shiny I don't have or something like that. But anyways, I'm kind of getting myself distracted. The shiny Pokemon I caught, 3 event shiny Pikachus. I'd never caught one in my life before this. 2 shiny Audino, 2 shiny Woobat. I caught a shiny Gligar, Whismur, Chameco, Kricketot, Feebas, Temple, Unknown, Zubat, Beldum, Tangela, another Kricketot that I evolved into Kricketune, Alomomola, a shiny Ralts, and 2 shiny Woobat. I think I might have already said that, but those are the shinies that I caught. There was still a lot that I wanted to get. Like, I wanted to get a shiny Sableye and a shiny Dino, stuff like that, but you can't get them all, obviously. I'll get them someday, maybe. Especially shiny Sableye it's so cool. I want that one so bad. But anyways, yeah, day 1 was super cool. I got a lot of candies that I needed. I didn't hit level 40 until day 2. So I wasn't able to get a ton of XL candies for Pokemon. But it's okay. now in the future events that we have, like the Ultra Unlock, I can get XL candy for them. I already have 14 XL Mewtwo candy, so I'm very excited. Just about, there's so much more in store for my account now because I can get XL candy, and if I have Pokemon that I've already powered up to level 40, I can just start trying to work on getting their XL candy. Especially for Dratini, even though it's kind of rare Pokemon when it's not during an event. Um, I have a level 40.5 Dragonite. It's a hundo um, that I got in September of 2020. I actually don't remember catching this. I remember having it, I don't remember catching it. But I second moved it, maxed it out, and it's level 40.5, so maybe in the future, if there's another event like a year from now where Dratini is spawning more, I'm gonna go crazy ham to try and get a level 50 Dragonite. So that'll be fun. Um, but yeah, we'll talk about the Pokemon that I kind of went for on raid day as well. I got a ton of new Pokemon in my decks. There's a lot of legendary Pokemon that I haven't really caught just because I started playing Pokemon back up again. I kind of I kind of took a break in 2018, stopped playing. I'd, check in if I like went and traveled somewhere to get a gift or, for something. But I came back in January 2020 and there's a lot of legendaries I didn't have. So I'm gonna go first of all over my new legendaries that I caught, and then some of my favorite from raid day as well. So the new legendaries that I caught that I didn't have, maybe so some of you guys can feel better about yourself, were Thundurus. I didn't have this one. Raikou. I didn't have Raikou until GoFest. I didn't have Lugia. I didn't have Azelf. I didn't have Heatran, and I didn't have Virizion. I caught all of those on day 2 of GoFest. And then the other Pokemon that I went for a couple Giratina. I went for a Cresselia, Landorus, a few Groudon, Kyurem, Palkia, and Dialga. I think I went for a few Dialga as well. So I have 8 Dialga XL candy. I also caught a 98. No, scratch that. A 96 with 13 attack. I probably won't be doing much with it because I also have a 93 with, I think it's got 15 attack maybe. I'm actually going to check that. No, it has 13 attack as well. So it's just a 13, 15, 14. So maybe I will power up the 96. I don't see any reason not to. I'm also grinding XL candies for Diggersby, so I can use XL Diggersby in the Great League. I have a level 41 Diggersby at like 1380 CP, but that's still a long way from, being maxed out. But yeah, GoFest was absolutely magical. The environment was so cool. I got to meet a couple people while I was down there. We went to a couple different parks. I don't know if any of you guys watching were in Nashville. I would highly doubt it because I have a pretty small viewer base. But Public Square Park, Cumberland Park. What was the other one? It was kind of down the road a little bit from Broadway, kind of from the main roads. I forget what it was called, but we went to 3 parks. It was really cool to catch some Mons, just kind of walk around, get some distance in, and it was so fun. And then day 2 of raid day, we only stayed till about 3 because I didn't pay for any passes. I just used all the free passes that they gave out. And we also had some issues along the way. My best friend actually lost his wallet, and we spent a good hour searching for it. So, we kind of hit a block in the road. So he kind of looked for it, tried to trace back to my car, and I kind of kept raiding for a little bit. So, poor guy, he had to decline all his cards and everything, and he has to worry about that now. But other than that, the raid day kind of made up for it. It was really fun. And when he lost his wallet, he was really upset. But after raid day was over, we made the best of it. So you can still find light in dark situations, especially when you're playing Pokemon. I don't know what else I want to say about GoFest. We actually didn't even plan on this happening. My best friend's not a huge Pokemon Go fan. He just kind of plays when I play and reads with me and stuff like that. He enjoys playing, but he's not hardcore about it like I am. So um, we were gonna go to Alabama to see a few of his friends, and one of them ended up having family come in town, and so we decided to not go, and we were gonna go another time, and we decided on Nashville. This was before GoFest locations were even announced, and we were just gonna go just because I'd never been and he'd never been, and so we were gonna do stuff around downtown, like maybe see the Sports Hall of Fame, go to some parks, go to the zoo, go hiking, stuff that there was like actually to do around Nashville. Um, but then the GoFest locations were dropped. Now I am a Dallas, Texas native, and the in-person location for Texas was in Austin, so that was about 3.5 to 4 hours away from where I live. I didn't want to, I didn't care that much to go down there for a weekend. So I kept looking. I was like, okay, well, there's one in Austin, and then I think I was watching Mystic Seven's video, and he brought up Nashville, and I was like, wait, I'm gonna be in Nashville, and so I got super hyped. I texted my friend, and I was like, well, we can play on GoFest on Saturday and Sunday, and he was like, yeah, sure. Um, so we did that on Saturday and Sunday most of the day, and I have some cool souvenirs from it. It was something I'll never forget. And then the last day we were there 3 full days. So on Monday we went up to Kentucky and did some hiking, and it was really fun as well. So I had a really really nice trip. Me and my best friend got a hotel, just got to live a little bit, and it was incredible. So since I have nothing else to talk about, I guess I can talk about these battles. I did these a little while ago. It um it is currently Thursday, so GoFest was like 5 days ago, and these battles were done on Saturday, maybe, or Sunday or something like that. And I had a lot of success. So I was back in veteran rank, and I've climbed a little bit since then. But all right, let's get into the battles. A Shadow Gramble lead is it's really bad for my Machamp, but since Lapras can see it in the lead, that's really good. But he pulls a really nice catch on Hypno here. Frostlass is a nice counter, and I'm gonna do a really good job counting here. So I'm gonna build up to 5. I could probably live a Fire Punch if you wanted to throw it, but if I threw it to Shadow Ball, it would be a CMP tie that Frostlass would win. So he shields, and he does throw it to CMP. I'm going to go ahead and shield it up just to respect the Shadow Ball. And he does throw the Shadow Ball, so that's really good for me. I'm going to build up a little bit. Now if he's at a Thunder Punch, he probably could KO, so I'm going to throw it 3. And that's how much it takes for him to get to a punch. He's going to let it go, so I maximized my energy gain, which is something that's going to be really crucial in some of these battles. He comes back in with Gramble, and he pulls a switch into Cast Form and farms me down. Really, really beautiful play from my opponent here. But now my Machamp gets to avoid Gramble. So this is good. I'm going to tank a Weather Ball because I can outpace him to another Cross Chop. So I'm going to build up to 2. I'm going to throw him off right back to back. And threaten a shield at least here. He's going to let the first one go. Oh, I'm going to store a move. Okay, that's pretty ballsy because Gramble, Shadow Gramble can't really tank a Cross Chop well. But I'm going to try and load up on some energy. I correctly shield the Thunder? I wasn't looking. But at this point, I have 2 Surfs for the Gramble, and he only has 1 shield. So he's not quite at a move yet, and at this point, I can just throw my second Surf, take out the Gramble, and win the game. And, it was pretty well played besides the fact that I was slow to get Frostlass out of there. I don't know if I would have been able to throw the Avalanche at it or not, but, yeah. A little mistake, but I still ended up winning anyway. So this B-drill throws at 6. He's not even at a drill run, so I'm just going to let the X scissor go. Throw a surf here. B-drill is very squishy and doesn't want to take a surf. He takes the surf anyway. You know, it doesn't actually do that much. And at this point, he's going to throw after 4. And that makes me think he's at another X scissor. I don't think he could get to another move here, but if he wants to shield and farm down, I will take the switch, or I will take the shield advantage. But no, he lets it go, and that's good for me. He has Mandibuzz, and Machamp has a good matchup against Snarl Mandibuzz, but I'm going to, come in here with Frostlass. He's at the 4th Snarl, so I'm going to respect the foul play. It's going to do some damage, but at this point, he's going to throw it 3. I'm going to let it go here, and I'm going to farm up a little bit of extra energy here. A foul play won't KO just because Mandibuzz is so tanky. I'm going to throw after 3. He's at 2. He's, I think, 2 away from another move. So I'm going to throw immediately before that second Snarl comes through. This can get the second shield, and it does get the second shield. So at this point, I pull an immediate switch into Machamp here. Ice shield immediately. I'm going to take an energy advantage on whatever's in the back. This could backfire on me, depending on what it is, but he's going to throw his second aerial ace and probably look to back out here. What does he have in the back? He has a Nidoqueen. Okay, that's probably the hardest answer to a Machamp in the Remix Cup. So I'm going to back out. I think take my first loss of the video. Maybe my second, but I don't know. So this is quite the matchup. I'm going to take the time to thoroughly apologize. This matchup takes 10 years. You guys are going to age about 10 years after this battle's done. He shields the first Skull Bash. Guys, I'm so sorry. 2 tanks doing double resisted damage to each other and increasing their defense. I'm so sorry. This team has Frostlass and Machamp, and I'm going to time out this battle. That's how long this match takes. Yeah, you know, just Pokemon things. The Skull Bash and all those Ice Shards did half health to a Dugong. And, yeah, we're just going to keep going about this battle. I'm going to throw another Skull Bash. My defense is 3 times buffed right now. He lets it go. And, you know, I'm going to be 4 times attack debuffed, but 3 times defense buffed. So whatever he comes in with after I win switch advantage here can tank a move, but they're also going to be able to farm me a Whiscash. Okay, I'm going to throw the Surf here. How much damage is this Surf going to do? Oh my god, that does nothing. I forgot this battle. This battle took so long. This Mud Bomb will not KO because I'm 3 times defense buffed. God, it's not even close. I'm switching out. I'm going to bank the Surf. And at this point, I can match shields and conserve some health on my Frostlass. Frostlass is an amazing closer. It's kind of like the Haunter of the Great League. Well, I guess Haunter's not banned, so that's kind of a bad analogy. But I'm going to build up some extra energy. I'm going to let the Mud Bomb go through. I'm going to do some good counting before the Whiscash gets to the next move. I actually forced the CMP tie, so he shields. And he's going to throw the Mud Bomb. I survive it, get to another Avalanche here. This is really good because he shields down now. And my Machamp in the back is going to have a good matchup as long as it's not a Charmer. And it's a Tropius. So this matchup is, you know, it's interesting. I tried to catch, and I forget that I have the Surf banked on my Lapras. So this might end up costing me the game. We'll see. Tropius is a tank, but he's a ways away from another move. I'm going to throw after 1 just so he only gets 1 fast move in. And at this point, oh, we time out. So I might have been saved. He might have been able to move there and gotten to it before my fast move came in. But I timed out. and I won because of it. I think okay. I'm trying to switch music, maybe. Cast form. Okay, the battle starts. Maybe my opponent gets a free fast move in. It is 6 embers to the weather ball. It looks like I had 4 ice shards, so it looks like we're even. I didn't get a move through though, so that's not great. It was a CMP. Wait, was it a CMP tie? I don't remember. I don't think I tapped on the move, but maybe I did. Okay, well, he shields to surf, and do I win the CMP tie this time? I don't know who wins CMP between Lapras and Castform. I think Lapras wins CMP, or Castform wins CMP. I get a move through, so it appears to me like he didn't throw. I'm just gonna let it go though. I'm gonna get some energy on Machamp. With this team, I like to get shield advantage, and that's a shadow victory belt. Okay, well, they're not gonna want to take a rock slide. No, they shield it. They go down 2 shields to 0. What I should have done here, I remember this. I should have thrown the avalanche right away, but he would have tried to catch on Celio, so I tried to let him throw an acid spray and shield that, but I get a move through here. They're shadow ball nukes, and it is a body slam, but I have to respect it, and I'm gonna build up a little bit of extra energy and throw the avalanche. This is double resisted, but it would KO from this range, right? Yeah. And then at this point, I can just farm the victory bell low. I have a shield here, so he's probably gonna acid spray, but I get a counter through, and there's just no way he can farm me down in time. Even if the move didn't go through, I would have survived with minimal HP. But yeah, that's a good win there. Getting into the next game, we have a Driftbloom lead, so this is good for my team. He comes into Dugong, so this matchup is lined up really nicely for me. I can let this Icy Wind go, and I can build up to 2 cross chops and rip them off back to back here. I'm gonna throw after 2, so I'm gonna fast move deny here. I'm a big fast move denier. I don't like throwing after 4 counters if my opponent has a 3-turn move. I don't play it safe. So sometimes it pays off, but sometimes it doesn't. I actually accept a loss of switch advantage so I can farm down this Dugong with double resisted fast moves, because both of my Pokemon beat Driftbloom in the back. And he comes back in with Driftbloom. So I don't know what kind of answer he has to Lapras. But I'm going to throw these 2 surfs here. And he's going to have to go down 2 shields to 0. I don't know how my opponent is going to win this game. I let this move go. It is a shadow ball, but that's a Nidoqueen. That's going to take super effective damage from both the fast moves and the charge move from Lapras, and is my Frostlass gonna need to play? My Frostlass doesn't even have to play. I won this game with 2 Pokemon and a shield. That was a massacre. I just killed him. Rest in peace, bud. Well, that's something. I think I had a little bit of a queue time there, which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. All right, Mandibuzz lead once again. Good lead for Lapras. Because it's doing super effective quick moves, I can get to the Skull Bash. Actually, if they don't throw, they can throw their charge moves whenever they want to. If I get a fast move through, I actually beat them CMP tie to their second foul play with the Skull Bash, so I will actually have buffed defense for their second charged move if I get a fast move through. So that's kind of a cool fact to know about Lapras, that you can take less damage. So I win switch advantage and shield advantage, and he comes in with Dugong. So I probably, there's a chance I could have made it to the Skull Bash, but I definitely could have made it to the Skull Bash. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I try to get to it anyway. It's okay. I mean, it's not gonna do a ton. Machamp can just, yeah. This game's whoa. Okay, no Razor Leafs chunk. They're okay. Razor Leafs are doing more damage than super effective powder snows. That's Razor Leaf is a cheat code. Now he throws and lets me get a move through here, which is a big mistake because now I get to the move. If I didn't get the powder snow through, he could have just farmed me all the way down. But he doesn't. And now it's just over. I shield this first icy wind. I get my my cross chops off as soon as I can. This game, yeah, this game's over. So misplays by my opponent, but I mean, I countered his team pretty decently. He could have came into I don't know, shiny Wigglytuff, Flex, okay, in the lead. What I try and do here, I build up to 8, 9, maybe. I build up to 8, I think. And ooh, I didn't even see that catch on Gelatin. It's a bubble jelly though, so not great for me. I'm gonna go straight for the Shadow Ball. No regard for human life. Oh, he lets it go. And he has Obstagoon. This game is over. This game's just over. I'm gonna let the move go. I get to an Avalanche. Ooh, man, he doesn't even know I'm a champ in the back unless he watched Caleb Peng's video. Okay, well, this guy just got massacred. Actually, I kind of made a mistake here, and I let my switch clock run out. Or I didn't let my switch clock run out, so I'm forced to throw here, and now I come into Lapras, I throw my Surf, and this game's over, I think. What does he have in the back again? He has Obstagoon, so I think, yeah, I get to the Surf. He's gonna have a lot of energy in the back for Machamp, but Machamp can live a cross chop, right? Oh, I don't get the fast move through, so if he's at 2 moves here. Oh, does a cross chop KO? Did I choke this? I didn't. There. Oh my, that's okay. I almost lost. Well, I only lost 1 game that video, and yeah. Caleb Peng's team is pretty good. Go Fest was fun. And that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed kind of a different style of video. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Potentially look out for a special video coming soon. Maybe. All right, see ya.